What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Salute to everyone that's tuning in. And yes, the title of this article is exactly what it says. Singer Victoria is upset at relationships that she's been with women. Because this woman, not only does she date men, she dates women as well. She calls herself bi. She also has a child. And she is saying the quiet part out loud, that there are women who only see her as a physical option to have relations with. They don't really want anything further than that. I don't understand why women think that by dating women, that somehow a part of their dating life is going to be unlocked. You're going to get the same treatment you got from those men that you blame for why you're single. Now, she posted a tweet back in 2018 about her liking girls. So this has been something that she's been doing for years. But she did this newest interview with Angie Martinez, and she is basically saying that women are worse than men in relationships. I mean, we've been knew that. Us as men, we already knew that women were not very good in the relationship department. We knew this. Men have taken the blame for relationships falling apart for the longest. But we all know that women are, especially Western women are very difficult to deal with in relationships. They cheat just like they claim men do. They're not the best mothers, and they don't have the skill set to be a wife, but they want to be a wife. But they don't have what it takes to be a wife, because as soon as the going gets tough, they want out. They want out. And with her, speaking on her experiences, you also got to look and dive deep. When I did research into her, I went down an interesting rabbit hole. I told y'all about the 2018 tweet where she mentioned about liking girls too. She talked about hooking up with Kalani. Apparently they had a romantic relationship. It just seemed like she has no discipline when it comes to her dating life. If you have no discipline when it comes to your dating life, how do you expect any relationship to work? Whether it's a male or female. She has no discipline. She really doesn't. And that is why I think she tries to go from man to woman, because she's always looking to run away from problems in her relationships instead of her looking to fix them. But her basically saying that women only see her as an object to sleep with. Don't they claim that's what men do? But women do that too. People have to understand this. Women are out here looking for people to screw. They're not looking for anything long term. They're looking to hit and quit. And she's finding that out. So let's get into this article here. The girls did me dirty, Victoria said, noting that women are a little bit worse than men when it comes to dating. Singer-songwriter Victoria Monet opened up about her dating experiences with women and how they differ from dating men. The Let Me singer, who's 37, appeared on a recent episode of Angie Martinez IRL podcast, where she revealed the struggles she faced as a bi woman dating women. She described them as a little bit worse than men, according to an Instagram post from the Jasmine brand. I mean, this is what we've been telling y'all, that these heifers are not worth it. And when men go overseas and get out of America when it comes to dating, they shame those men. They say you need to stay here and date these women. Where you have a quote unquote bi woman saying that she dates women, and dating women are worse than dating men. The girls did me dirty, Monet said, noting that the girls don't approach me seriously, they approach me sensually, and that she wanted it to be something more serious. Let me tell you something, ladies. The majority of women are not looking for some sort of loving long-term relationship with women, especially if she's dating another bi woman. To me, these women who claim to be bi are usually just having fun with women. They're not really taking a relationship seriously. Like, I don't even think Victoria is taking a relationship with a woman seriously. Unless you're all in and you're a lesbian and you're all in dating women, how can you have a relationship work with women? Because when you tell them that you're bi, of course they're not going to look for anything long term with you because you're not all in. You have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And that's when these women out here claiming to be bi, and you wonder why these women only treat you as a physical option to have relations with. It is because you have 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Because you've been open about
the girls do me dirty. Dirty.
Me?
No, the girls.
Oh, the girl. Really?
Yeah.
I would. This is not ever something I've ever explored, but I would always imagine that girls would be easier to manage.
Worse.
Really?
My experience has been they're a little bit worse. Yeah.
How so?
Angie Martinez, come on now, seriously. You know how much masculine energy it takes for a woman to want to date another woman? You talking about it's going to be easier? Really? Have you seen how these bi or lesbian heifers act? Like, how can you think that it was going to be easier? See, that's that propaganda. They try to push women into dating other women, talking about how better it is and how much easier it is, until these women find out the hard way that it's actually much worse.
Maybe just bad picking.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that. But also, like, girls, they don't really approach me seriously.
You notice how Angie talked about picking, or maybe you're not picking the right person. You notice that when it comes to women dating women, they always tell me, maybe you're not picking the right person. But if it was a man, it's his fault. These men need to do this, these men need to do that, right? They always put the accountability on the men.
Approach me like sensually. And I'm like, well, I would want it to be something more serious. Mm-hmm. And I haven't really gotten that approach from many women. They're just like, oh, she's beautiful, she's attractive, or like talking about my body and stuff.
It's like a sexual
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe they don't take me seriously.
And as I said, they don't take her seriously because she has 1 foot in the gay community and 1 foot out. And they probably look down upon that. They don't respect that because you're not all in. So of course they're just going to treat you as just somebody that they could, sleep with. And that's about it. Because you're not all in. You're just looking for something different. But do you really want to be with a woman long term? I don't think she does. I really don't. I don't think she wants to be with women long term. I think being with women is just something she likes to do when she is not in a relationship with a man. She wants to go out here and deal with women. Chaotic. That is what you call chaotic.
But when I think of my next relationship, I've been in a space where I want, because I'm feeling so feminine, like I want the opposite energy, and I'm feeling like a masculine, or maybe it's a masculine woman.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I've never really tried that. The women that I've dated are like, have been like
sexy too.
Yeah, a little bit femme, a little bit more like in the.
See what I'm telling y'all? She wants a feminine woman. Feminine women dealing with feminine women. That is never going to work. I just don't think, I think she wants to deal with women because she's just attracted to beautiful women. I think she's just attracted to beautiful women. This is why she don't date the butch lesbians. Because if she wanted somebody that tries to display masculine energy, she deals with men. When she deals with women, she wants other feminine energy to mingle with, right? But again, are these women truly all in on dating women, or if it's just fun? And she's coming across girls that just want to have fun, but she's trying to make a relationship out of it. And these girls just want to have fun. They don't want to be with you long term.
Middle or more femme than masculine. But I also think about like children and just like be thrown against the wall. So I'm so weak, I'm feminine. I'm like, just this masculine figure. So in my head, I think it might be a guy.
Yeah, that's where you're at right now.
Right now, it
I
could
would
change.
think because you have.
So that is the conversation they're having. This conversation that women are having in 2026. Very confused. Women are so confused. They don't know what they want. They really don't. And that is why a lot of them are single now, because they don't know what they want. These are confused people. Victoria is a very confused woman. But she's 37. You know, she's not 27. She's 37 and she's still at a point of confusion. She doesn't know what she wants. That's crazy. That's why I don't see her being in no long-term relationship anytime soon. I really don't. Because she doesn't know what she wants. That's why she doesn't know whether she wants a man or a woman. You're not going to find love like that that's long lasting. You're not going to find that. You're confused. And this is what going on now. They try to push women to date other women, not understanding that they're not going to get along. Women don't get along with each other. They really don't. So thinking that two feminine women are going to make a relationship where it's not going to work. That's what she's trying to do. And what man is going to want that? What man is going to want a woman who's confused like this? Putting them out here, there, and everywhere. So let me know in the comment section. Let me your thoughts, like, video, share. Follow me on all my social media platforms, and I'll see y'all next one.